Today I have 3 muscles for you. We are going to focus on the Gluteus Maximus, which is our glutes, our buns, our glute, whatever you want to call them, our booty. And we're going to focus on those because those are 2 of the biggest muscles in our body. We have one on the right and one on the left side. We're also going to focus on the hamstring. Remember, the hamstring is the bicep of the femur. It brings your heel up. And then we're going to work on those calf muscles, the gastrocnemius. 5 exercises. Each one is 45 seconds. Grab your weights and we'll get started. For the first one, we're going to start off with a squat. Load up your weights. Drop into your heels, lift your toes, and push up through your heels. I need you to lift the toes up, holding the weights here. And I want to show you from a side view what I mean. We sit back and up. So by lifting our toes up and really pushing through the heels, we are getting glutes activated. Not like the other day when we were doing squats and we put some pressure into the ball of our foot too. Right now, dropping into our heels ignites and fires up those glutes. You might start to feel them. Inhale down. I'm still keeping my chest up, chin up the whole time. Now this next exercise, gotta breathe here, is a deadlift. Now the deadlift, feet hip width apart. It's gonna hit the hamstrings. The most important thing here is to keep your back nice and straight. Feel your stretch in the hamstring and then lift back up. So I keep my weights really close to my leg, slight bend in my knee, and I push up through the hamstring. So by dropping here, I stretch the hamstring, and then when I lift up, the hamstring is what lifts me back up. Inhale down. Exhale up. These are great exercises for the hamstring, but many people do them incorrectly. What they do is they arch their back, and that is really, really bad. That is gonna load your lower back. So I keep my shoulder blades up and back. One more. Great work. Now we're gonna do a calf raise. So again, feet hip width apart. And the gastrocnemius, or the calf muscle, we just lift our heels up. We come right up onto the tippy toes. Exhale as you lift. Inhale down. It's good too because it challenges our balance, makes us work on good balance. Ooh. Good job. Push through those calf muscles. They get a lot of work in the day, so when we spend a little time and isolate them like this, they get a little isolation work, which is even better for them. Come on, lift up those heels and back down. See if you can balance there for a second at the top of the move. Okay, this time you're gonna come on down onto your hands and onto your knees. You're gonna take one weight, place it behind your knee. From here, we're gonna work into a glute lift. So we drop our knee, push our heel up towards the sky. Inhale, exhale, lift. What we wanna do is just take our knee as high as our hip and then back down. So we just lift up to the hip, squeeze the glute on that side. Exhale, inhale down. How's your core? Keep it nice and strong. Exhale, inhale down. Sometimes you can do this without any weight at all if it's hard for you to keep the weight behind the knee, which it is for some people. Inhale down. But I'm gonna ask you to try and challenge yourself and keep those weights right there, working those glutes. Good job. Let's switch to the other side. You can stay right where you are. I'm gonna just switch legs so you can see. Tuck the weight in behind. Palms underneath the shoulder, core tight. And from here, I lift heel up and down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and we exhale, lift. Good work. Lift, squeeze up, and then back down. So we squeeze the glutes, that's what's lifting our knee up. As we squeeze those glutes, we have that weight back there that's a little extra to push those weights a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, good work. Nicely done. Lift, back down. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna release that weight. We're gonna come back up, grab our other weight. We have about a 20-second break here. And we'll prep back up to take it from the top, which is going to be our squats with a real focus on pushing those heels into the ground and our toes up in the air. So lift those toes, sit back, drop those heels into the ground and lift. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze the booty up. So I want you to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze right up. My tippy toes are off the ground. Are yours? Keep those toes up. And what does that do? That just drops the weight into the heels, which makes us push through the glutes. Good work. Down. So I drop my weights here. You can also load them here, right? Both are good. Inhale down, exhale here. Good job. Come on, lift. You'll feel a little difference when you load them up a little bit higher. Maybe a little bit more challenging there. Good work. Now let's focus on that good deadlift form. Feet hip width apart. Bring the shoulders up, back and down. Keep that back nice and straight. Slight bend in the knees. Deadlift down and up. So I always like to think about keeping my chest proud. Don't bring that chest all the way towards the floor, but keep it a little bit up as you load those hamstrings. Inhale down. Feel the hamstring right there? Now use the hamstring to pull the weights up. So right here, hamstring stretch and loading. This is the loading phase, and then they work to lift you and the weight back up. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Come on, finish strong. Load and lift. One more. And good. Next exercise is going to be our heel lift. Right up off the floor, working into our gastrocnemius, fancy name for the calf muscle. Exhale, lift. But some of you will go into healthcare, maybe, right? And you want to know the anatomical names. I've had nurses tell me that they had to learn all the anatomical names, like the gastrocnemius, the Gluteus, Maximus. Come on, lift. Ooh, oh my, almost fell over. Keep going. I like to challenge the balance and see if I can, how high I can get. And squeeze, if I can hold it for a second up top. All of those little challenges make a big difference. Come on, lift. And release. Couple more. Squeeze. 3, whoa, 2, 1. All right, we're coming back down. Place that weight behind your knee. We'll get into our position with the palms underneath the shoulders. Core is tight. And from here, we're gonna lift that heel up, back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Great work. Lift through those gluteal muscles. Squeeze. Those gluteus muscles, the gluteus maximus, they're kind of lazy. They don't like to work. This exercise right here makes them work. They can't make the other big muscles like the quadriceps take over because they're the only mover here are the gluteus maximus muscles. Come on. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Check your core. Pull that belly button into your spine. Keep your core nice and strong. And we'll go ahead and switch to the other leg. You can stay where you are. I always like to have the muscle that I'm working facing the camera. palms underneath the shoulder, core tight, and lift. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good work. This is our last muscle here. Inhale, squeeze, exhale. Really think about squeezing that glute on that side and make it work. Make that muscle work for you. Good work. Almost there. Lift, release. Couple more. 10 seconds. Inhale, squeeze. So we don't want to rush these. Don't rush the pace. Take your time. One more. Great work. We just finished off working the Gluteus Maximus, the glutes, the hamstring, and those calf muscles. You did a great job.